You will never beat me in chess! Like, oh my gosh.
What are you talking about? I just beat you last time I played you. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, that was weird. Okay, I'm gonna go with KP opening, as always. It's a fiery start. You bet it is. Here we go. Okay, Ponziani. I really like this Ponziani opening. It's very aggressive. It's very good. Okay, did Wendy just make a blunder? This is a fork. What is happening? Okay, it wasn't a blunder. Okay. I could take with my bishop. And it's a check. So she'll have to respond. But then what? There's no follow-up move. So I don't think that's a good move. Personally, I don't want to lose my bishop. Like I said, bishops are very good if you just use them right. So I want to move my d-pawn straight away. Okay. That's interesting. Now, he's defending his knight. Is there any way we can capitalize on the fact that his queen is in the 6th row? How do we capitalize on this? If I take the pawn, what's that gonna do? Essentially nothing. It has no real effect. Now I want to develop my bishop. The question is where? In the E file or the F file? If I move my bishop to the F file, protecting my knight, that's for sure. But what other use is there? Either move is fine. I'm gonna be aggressive and move to F file. I just don't see how Wendy's going to play, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, it takes. Now I do want to develop my knight. The question is where. I'll be attacking the pawn, pressuring the pawn. Seems like a good move. That's a smart play by Wendy because not only does it defend her pawn, it attacks my bishop. In that case, we just make a simple retreating move, also defending our king's side. I'm thinking of castling soon, because this is getting nowhere, essentially. She's defending really well. Okay, I just lost my knight, or did I? Did I really lose the knight? I'm just saying. I have two options here. I could take with my pawn or with my bishop. Which one's deadlier? I really am considering the options. Taking with the bishop seems like a bold move. Okay, we could take the pawn again, but she just set up a battery. So we have to take the initiative fast. Is taking the pawn that important? I'm contemplating on that. Is it very important that I have to take this? Or I could just move my pawn, my knight, my queen first and castle later? A queen move seems reasonable because then I have another attacker on her pawn, right? This pawn is very threatening and I can castle queen side. That's my plan. Okay, we obviously take the pawn, but the queen's going to attack my queen essentially, I think. But we always have a way to block that, so should we take it though? And with what should we take it with? Might have to take it with the queen, or I mean the pawn. Because if I take it with the queen, or should we take it with the queen? That way we have this file opened. I think that's a better idea, in my opinion, to take the queen. Take it with the queen. I know it seems bold, but I'm trying to be bold as I can be. This knight move could be threatening, but I have my bishop eyeing on the knight. So I'm just gonna take it with the queen to be more aggressive. I like the aggressive approach against Wendy. This move actually is eyeing on this piece right here. But it's not a threat after I castle. It shouldn't be that much of a threat. But before we do that, why don't we just attack? Should we castle first though? That's the problem, right? Yeah. Just slow down a bit. We just have to castle. That's the good play. Okay. I was expecting her to take my pawn with her bishop, but I guess he's trying to protect her pawn on the other side, which is reasonable, I must say. I'm gonna take the initiative and attack the queen. Always keep the pressure. That's what we learned in the last video. Always keep up the pressure. You have to keep the pressure up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to do that. Queen moves back, which was expected for sure. Now I do want to move my knight to a more active square. Pressuring? I'm gonna do that. Okay, that was expected, so I don't worry that much about that move. Okay, she's offering a queen trade. I don't have to accept the queen trade. I want to emphasize on the fact that her black squared bishop is just trapped and doing nothing, is useless. I'm just going to develop my rook. I'm accepting the queen trade, but on my terms. Now we can take the rook, but we're not actually taking the rook, are we? So here's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to accept the queen trade. And I'm just going to check. She blocks, and I'm just going to take the rook. Simple as that. Now we do want to trap the bishop here. I think this is a good move. I'm going all over here. I don't see counterplay from her, except for the knight move, I guess. Does that stop anything? That actually doesn't stop anything. It's a brilliant plan in my opinion. Okay. That was pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to check. If I check, she's going to take with her bishop, which is just not ideal. So I was thinking of this move, this knight move, but then she's going to take it with her bishop, right? And then I can't take back the rook. If I take the rook, we're going to have a rook trade. It's going to get messy. Wait a second. If I move my knight and check, she'll have to take the knight with the bishop, but then I take the rook. We have a rook trade happening. I take the rook. He takes the rook with her queen, but then we just take back the bishop. And it's like equal material, and I'm +6. So I will never hesitate trading with Wendy because I just know how strong Wendy is. So I'm never hesitating when I'm up material against Wendy. So here we go. Check. Obviously, I take the rook and I take the bishop. Okay, let's see. She's trying to fork me, but is that really a fork when my bishop is here protecting? We have to stay calm here and consider our options of where we could go and punish the knight for its weird move. Now, I want to pick up pieces now. I want to pick up pieces. So I'm going to move my rook to a solid position and let's see what happens. Or, hear me out, I could move here, but then there's a check coming. So just hear me out. This move seems the best move, like pressuring the knight. The knight won't be able to move these two moves, but it can move here and here. Let's just make a simple move, you know, just threatening the knight. Yep, I was expecting that move. Actually, you know what? Piece for piece doesn't seem like a bad idea. You know what I mean? She's gonna take a piece, but I'm gonna take a piece as well. So let's do that. Okay. Wow. What a move. What a freaking move. It makes me laugh. Now she's gonna take with the knight. Okay, so I need to protect my pawn. I feel like that's the best move. Okay. I'm still trapped. My rook is still trapped. There's a check coming. We have to kind of... This is her next move, I think. It's trapped. My rook is trapped, which sucks. There you go. Oh goodness, am I gonna lose the rook? No, I think I can take the knight, make the knight trade happen. Okay. Now we just pressure. You just pressure. I think now is where things get a little tricky. She still has a bishop and doing a pretty good job of protecting her pieces. But a white squared bishop does not intimidate me at all. It just does not intimidate me. Okay. Gonna give a check. And we just take her pieces now. Wait, what just happened? We just take her pieces? And it's all good? Do we have a mate? I don't think so. I was thinking of this. But then she can easily move her queen. So I'm just going to take her pieces. Slow game. Yeah, she's attacking. All she can do is this. Take my piece. I'm just gonna you know, I don't want to lose any pieces. Okay, I'm just gonna take it. Just take. I don't care how many turns it takes to for me to win. All I care about right now is just winning the game. That's all I care about right now. So I'm just going to develop my pawns, march my pawns forward, you know, typical stuff, very typical stuff here. Let's give a check. Let's see what happens. Let's give a check. I think it's time to move my king. Kind of. Like I said, I don't care how many moves it takes to win. I just want to win. That's all. Okay? That king move does nothing, by the way. I don't care how slow it takes to finish her off. I really don't care. Okay? Okay, what? What did I just do? What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I got a little scared that time. I really got scared. I really did get scared. So we just keep moving. I mean, we just slowly but surely just kind of make this fortress of our own. I mean, we can just do this. Move up. Just go forward. Okay, she's trying her best. I gotta applaud that she's actually trying her best to win. I don't know, man. I just feel like she's trying too hard. You know what I mean? Okay. It's almost over. I just realized she just took one of my pieces. Okay, this is important because we don't want to stalemate at all. We don't want to do that, so just make sure she has legal moves. How do we do that? How about we check with the bishop? Let's see. Check. And it's over. What a win! Woo! Let's go! Okay guys, let's game review this. If you look at the graph, it's domination from the beginning, from the start. My accuracy was 79.2, one great move, and my game rating was 1450. Apparently that's around where I am right now. Let's start the game review. Now let's go to the highlights. This Ponziani move, this bishop move actually isn't that great move according to the computer, but I made this great move, d4, and then let's go. Let's just move forward. Let's see. Now this bishop move was great, taking the rook, of course it was. And then let's see what else we have, and it's just dominating all over. We played very solid game. What can I say? I just figured out the way to beat Wendy. Anyways guys, it was a blast. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Have a good day.